Hello, I think this means we're live. Going to stall for a couple seconds while I double check that. Hopefully things cross-posted to Twitter. Just pretend there's a big banner here saying stream starting soon. Oh, it's linked up to the wrong account. That must be why. Yep, that is why. Alright. Let me just tweet this out and then we'll jump in.
Hello Chad. I was in the middle of murdering people.
Let me open the chat.
Alexa, is that you?
Alright. Can you guys hear the... So, it's the first time I'm trying PlayStation 4's streaming interface without having the chat in the window on screen. And it seems like it reads people's comments out loud. I'm wondering, is that audio in the thing? Can you guys hear it?
Does Alexa like Digimon? All your bases are belong to us.
I think everyone's testing it out now. This is bizarre. Oh god, Digimon. So Creative Department did say yes, but I assume that was yes in regards to hearing the audio. Let me double check. I'm going to turn that off because it's weird. I'll be back in a second, so I pause the stream. Maybe you can still hear me? Yeah, you can still hear me. Cool. So I can keep talking now. I assume it's just the video has paused or something. Yeah, the video has paused, but I think you can still hear me. People who don't know, Podigious is a Digimon anime podcast. There are usually 4 of us on the podcast. And so there are 4 of us. Ashley and I live together. We've been dating for 10 years. And also have our friends, the Soften brothers, Asher and Andrew, who live far away from us. They usually are on the east coast of the US, but Asher is currently in Israel, so we are very separated. And usually Ashley and I do this kind of together regularly, somewhat kind of regularly, but she is away at, usually she is the main one running the stream, but she is away at a hockey tournament. Yeah, so I turned all that off, and whoa, I'm looking at the video and there was like a weird artifact in the top left of the screen. Anyway, okay, so normally Ashley's doing the stream and she is going through the story from the beginning. I think she's near the end by now. I, on the other hand, did not restart this first stream. I trying to pick up when the game came out. I got basically to the very end of the game, to the top of the Tokyo Metropolitan Building, and before going to the final battle, final dungeon, whatever, decided to fill up the Digidex field guide. And spent a lot of time doing that, and then kind of fell out of it, and so now I'm trying to desperately finish all that before Hacker's Memory comes out in Japanese in a couple days. So for here, I'm going to be going through the Great Trials. The last stream I did was 6 months ago, doing Great Trial 1, I think, and totally failing. Since I have done about as much training as I care to do, which is to so Creative Prime asked if I did the last mission. Yeah, so I did actually finish Great Challenge 1 off stream, and I forget, I think just like break. So since then I've basically done as much training as I care to do, which is filling out the Digivolution tree. I'll just show you quickly before we go do Great Challenge 2. I basically have all the Mega Digimon at level 99, but I have not bothered to do any specific ABI training or CAM training or filling in ABI that has been allotted. So there's a lot of inefficiencies, but I'm hoping that everyone being level 99 is enough to take down the Great Challenges. It probably is, from what I've heard. The Great Challenges aren't too hard. It's the Demon Lore DLC stuff that having them all level 99 probably isn't enough. Probably need to actually get their ABI up, spend it wisely. So I think this one I have to go to the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building. I tried this before I had the idea of doing it on stream. I basically tried to go do this mission and utterly failed. So what I'm trying to do, what I basically have mapped out for these, I don't want to go in with strategy guides. I don't want to... First of all, I'm playing on hard mode, so normal mode this would be super easy. Wouldn't be a challenge at all. And I also don't want to use strategy guide, because I feel like that remove most of the challenge. So what I'm going to try and do, I've looked up what the Digimon are for each challenge and what attribute they are, vaccine, data, virus, etc. And that's the only thing I'm going to go in with. So I know this one I'm fighting Leopardmon, who is vaccine. What? Wait, he's vaccine? Wait, why did I build a team of viruses? Oh god. Is he actually vaccine? Let me double check that. I totally built this team thinking this is what I was going with. He's data. I wrote this down wrong. Okay. That's what I thought. So... people in the chat are saying MV Plays say they pre-ordered Hacker's Memory, but still haven't finished this one. I'm in the same boat. I actually finished the story the other night, having initially planned to get all the Digimon before doing that. And oh my god, playing the last story mission with basically a year and a half? 2 years? No. Has it been 2 years? A long time, a year and a half since, at least between a year and a half and 2 years. Since playing the original game, it was just, I did not remember what was going on at all. So anyway, so this team I have, the initial 3 I'm using are all level 99, they're all viruses, they all have penetrating attacks, and they all have as many speed attach A things equipped. Yeah, okay. So, Leopardmon is still insanely fast though. I was always surprised by how useful Grand Kuwagamon was. Did not think he'd be that useful. Oh, it's so little percentage! I'm trying to decide. He gets so many moves. Go! I have been meaning to go through and watch, either like watch a recap video if there are any, or read something that recaps this story so I remember what actually happened going into Hacker's Memory, because like playing that last I assume everyone who's watching now doesn't really mind spoilers, so mute the audio for like 30 seconds if you do care about spoilers. But I went back and played that final mission and then started talking about how Suedo was controlling eaters. I was like, what? That happened? Isn't he the final villain? Okay, no, he's just cool. They're cool with him, and then he does. It's weird. There's lots that I've forgotten. Yeah. Oh, Creative Prime mentions that they 100% of the game on their Vita TV, but they weren't able to transfer it to a PS4 because of the stupid DLC. Oh god, that DLC situation is such a pain. Lilithmon's attack is so useful, but I don't want to risk 3 turns before I get to do anything again. It's frustrating with how annoying that DLC situation is, because otherwise these games have the perfect... Well, I mean, it's not perfect because you still have to buy on both, but I'm saying they have a really great play on both consoles situation where you can cross-save. You just still have to buy on each one. I guess that's cross-buy where you get it on each. I am remembering now I should have bought Sakuyamon or other Sakuyamon, other not Sakuyamon, to debuff him. Because he has lots of buffs. He's very buff. And he's buffing his speed, which means get so many more turns. Do 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 do. I think Beelzemon's attack is much more useful than Grand Kuwagamon, so I hope I can survive that one more turn before I get Grand Kuwagamon again. I do really like this, seeing the upcoming turn order. It's something I hadn't really seen in RPGs since Final Fantasy X. Although, it was better in Final Fantasy X. Final Fantasy X is like a super static system that felt really dynamic because of great character animation. You know, like everyone would kind of pause and wait for you to command them, but they'd be like doing animation cycles that made it feel like they were in the middle of moving. And there goes my team. Okay. Oh god, Creative Farm is saying that they went into the Demon Lord stuff hoping that just with level 99 Digimon they'd be fine, and that apparently is not the case. I'm already not able to take this, so I'm hoping I can do this without needing to look up strategy for everything. If this doesn't work out, I'll come back with Sakuyamon for debuffs. I tried to bring my fastest Digimon, but shame I did get a bunch of his health down, but it wasn't enough. Since I do get 3 turns here, I think I'm going to try and revive my 3 good ones, 3 best Digimon. Which of them actually has the best defense? Okay, cool. Cool story, bro. Ah! You can tell, this Black Greymon I have, you can see that his name is just ... GC7 greater than question mark. Oh god, there we go. Okay, I guess I had still one more. Thank you, Venomous One. I do have... So that naming system for Black Greymon means that I'm basically saving him to turn... to Digivolve to something once I get Great Challenge 7 unlocked. Okay, let's come back in with Screamon. Or Kuzuhamon? Yeah. Okay. So what I want... I'm just do a type to find Kuzuhamon and Sakuyamon. Kuzuhamon. Undoes. That doesn't help speed boost. Maybe Sakuyamon has that one? Because I could have sworn. Maybe I was just wrong, but I thought they were useful for this. Okay. Undo's base stat boost on target. I assume that means it's relevant for this. Hey, Night Phoenix Owl in the chat. Who should I get rid of? And minus one. Bye bye. It's weird. I thought Kuzuhama would be more useful for this, but it seems she's less useful. Oh no, HQ is starting and the prize is $10,000. Oh my god. Kuruda Prime is warning me that Imperial Digimon Paladin mode is the hardest role on it because they had a bullshit insta-kill the entire party attack that went 6 times in a row. Maybe I should have invested in more ABI and investing in ABI and speed. But the reason I didn't want to invest in that stuff right off the bat before I even got to the challenges was like, it seemed like I'd be investing a ton of work in stuff that might not actually be useful. Like which Digimon would... I also didn't... Yeah, I could have just looked up guides on who are the most useful in these battles, but I didn't want to. That just feels like cheating. Okay. Let's try... Let me see what they have for speed. Okay, okay. This actually pretty good speed because she has 3 slots for speed boosters. This time I will... Well, whatever. I was gonna say I should save at the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building, but then I'd have to come back here to switch out party, so... I also really need to look into the... I'm really confused by the Tokyo Metropolitan Government Building in this game. I think there's like a one-off... See, because it's like it's supposed to be a new building, but this exterior area does look like the real, actual building. But the building itself looks nothing like it. I think this lobby actually does look pretty similar though. Right, I did not start the challenge yet. My bad. Yeah, so... Yeah, I'm excited for Hacker's Memory. I need to look up the date that it actually comes out in Japan. I pre-ordered it for Vita, the Japanese version. And I don't know, didn't really think about that much. I was like, yeah, if I'm gonna get both versions, if I'm gonna get Japanese and English, I may as well get Japanese for the Vita version. And because I assume I'll get both in English, so I can switch to save back and forth. But then I realized that it would be fun to stream the game before it comes out in the US, before it comes out in English. For people who are interested in what it's like before it comes out. And in that case, having the Vita version is not very useful, so I plan to cancel my Vita pre-order and download it digitally once the Japanese version comes out. Which I've looked into that it's supposedly possible to switch to a Japanese PSN account and download Japanese PSN games and stream them with an English account and everything. But I haven't done that yet. I haven't made the Japanese PSN account yet. So hopefully that's not too bad. And buying cards to use in the Japanese PSN store, not too bad. So he doesn't have any buffs yet. He does have the one. Can't hurt to just use it. That's not good. Creative Prime says I could get a Vita TV to stream it. I haven't actually used a Vita TV. But the thing that makes it so easy to stream on PS4 is the PS4's streaming capabilities. I do have a capture card that I've tried using to stream stuff, and it was a mess. Why? I don't... Huh. Past times I've done this, I haven't had so much trouble hitting. And that's weird. Yeah, so using a capture card, it may be possible to work on a laptop, but when I tried before it was super... I think the day Cyber Sleuth came out in English, I tried streaming, and the frame rate was about like 1 frame per 3 seconds. It was atrocious. And it's possible I could look into that more and get it working. But I also just chalked it up to the laptop being too slow to process it. Ren asked when the next episode is coming out. It should be out tomorrow morning when I'm planning it. Sorry it's taken so long beyond. Like, it's supposed to be out last Monday. So now it's basically a week behind, in addition to the week we took off. 2 weeks took off? Took off a lot. I'm sorry. Travel and signing for the JLPT ate up a lot of time, and then... yeah. What the stream will eventually turn into is like testing out patience for when I decide to kind of give up and use a guide. Because I was hoping to do these without that, just with my own strategy, my own planning. But at this rate, it seems like that is not going to be what I do. Whoa, Belphamon's scream when he dies. Jeez. Do 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 do. This music's really loud, so I was checking if it is being picked up from my headphones into the mic or something, but it doesn't seem like it. Bye bye, viruses. This is most of the party I wanted. Kurudo Prime says if they win HQ, which is currently doing in second round for the day, I'm buying everyone here a copy of Hacker's Memory. HQ is a strange thing. I think technologically it's really cool. I think the host, his style of humor, really do not enjoy, personally. It's a very, very corny base level humor. And the nickname HQDs for the audience. Oh boy. Oh! XXX Mist says that Hacker's Memory mentions that Hacker's Memory does not have Beelzemon Blast Mode as pre-order exclusive. Should just be in there for everyone. That is a good thing. Can't believe that was the case for this. I mean... yeah. Ugh. That's so frustrating. I think I ended up with multiple copies of that somehow. I guess because I pre-ordered the Vita version and the PS4 version. Kurai! Kurai! That just means dark. The thing that baffles me the most about HQ is I assumed that everyone else would be on the same page as me and find the host really annoying. But then when they have any other host, everyone is just like, bring Scott back, bring Scott back. I'm like, what? Like, I mean, I think the other hosts, I mean, I think I've only watched like a couple times when it's been when other than the main host, Scott. But like, every time, like, they don't have as many jokes as Scott. But Scott's jokes are so bad. Yeah, Creative Farm was mentioning that one of the other hosts is black, so, dot. Yeah, I think a lot of the, Bring Scott Back is fueled by some, not so subtle racism. It was weird. That host Scott Rogowski, whatever, was on an episode of the Raypoint Radio podcast, and I'm like, oh, well, outside of this hosting this game show, you are much more interesting and personable. Go to Are you guys seeing anything wrong with the video quality? You can probably see that notice that PS4 gave me saying the internet quality wasn't good enough. That is weird. Oh, I can't survive 3 more attacks. Okay, great challenge too. So, this guide recommends bringing someone with a safety guard skill. Guide I found also was just like, I recommend you do this on normal mode. And I'm like, no, defeats all purpose. But I don't think this round is working. I think I'll go figure out who can learn or use safety guard. Even if this were working, it's not sustainable for using so many items each battle. XXX Mist mentioned that the Twitch Digimon Marathon was fun until Frontier and lost interest. And Curio Prime says that the little Digimon led a marathon would kill them. Yeah, I never really got into the Twitch marathons. It's kind of a shame this one was like kind of relegated to like a sub channel at the main channel. But even the stuff that was on the main channel with the anime marathons and stuff, it seemed fun to hear about them on Twitter, but like it was never something that I was interested in watching myself. And I think the most interesting thing out of like watching people react, hearing the reactions on Twitter summarized was like the moments when people like explode because of some event happening, like people watching Yara and Ice for the first time and be like, oh my god, a ring, oh my god! Ramon Castro mentioned that the Digimon Marathon ends on the 13th, so it still has time. Creative Prime says, why would I watch a marathon where I can't take a break or go to the bathroom? And it's not about the actual watching of the show. It's about just experiencing it with other people. The guide I glanced at was recommending using Belphemon Rage Mode and Belphemon as the main heavy hitters in this. So, I guess so? Yeah, that's pretty good. XXX Mist says that in Zero 2 everyone was basically hating Davis the whole time, and then in Tamers everyone was saying Davis instead of Davis. That's pretty funny. Almost as funny as me losing the battle. Oh, XXX Mist also mentions that they just say, describing Digimon Marathon, saying Twitch chat and ads made 100 times better. Wondering what kind of ads were there? So let me see. Let me look up this safety guard skill, see if any of my Digimon have it. So this is the kind of like... this... I was fine with grinding all of Digimon to level 99. That was something I could easily do while listening to podcasts, while even having on the background. At one point I was like having auto battle on my TV, playing Digimon Links on my phone, listening to a podcast, and even on my computer. Anyway, but actual like moving Digimon back and forth between evolution lines just to get in certain inherited skills. Ugh. That's not really where my interest lies. Okay, status barrier. I assume status guard is everyone. Maybe that was just a different translation from the Japanese version. So Screamon, it seems, has the status barrier. Let me look up if status guard is something different. It looks like it is. Ah. No, it's not. Apparently, Hoemon learns status barrier and safety guard. So I could look at my Hoemon to see that. Is there an Eden terminal here? Or a Digilab terminal? Oh, well, I didn't mean to leave, but okay. I thought there was one around here, but I suppose not. Maybe at one point in the story there was. I'm really curious what, just so curious at so many elements of package memory, where it lies. I realized the other day that, like, the more I was thinking about hackers memory as, like, kind of like a huge DLC for Cyber Sleuth, I was getting disappointed. But then I realized that, like, that kind of, in some ways, describes Majora's Mask, my favorite Zelda game. So there's a lot of potential there. There was an interview recently where Habu, one of the producers of Hackers Memory and lots of Digimon games, mentioned that they basically were working on a new Digimon story game. And I'm sure people will see this, that they're working on a new Digimon story game after Cyber Sleuth, but I forget the exact reason. I think they didn't want to let there be too much time between them, and didn't want to fill all the time with Digimon World games, so they came up with the idea of having a kind of like a remix of Cyber Sleuth as Hackers Memory, and that makes me really intrigued. Also really interested and excited for a new Digimon story game after this. Aw, poor Metal Grumon, you don't have any HP or SP in here. Aw, someone put you in there without healing you. Aw, poor baby. Where's my Hoemon? Hoemon? Is my claim that I had all the Digimon a lie? No, there he is. Okay. So, really... Oh, let me look up status. Oh, it's safety guard and status barrier. Let me just check this out. Let me check him out of the Digimon library. Put who should I put back? Put back in his cage. Lucemon. No one wanted you, Lucemon. No one wanted you. Okay, so status barrier keeps them, well, they can't get any status abnormalities. Safety guard lets them survive an attack that would render them unable to fight. Okay. Uh-huh. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. It looks like... Is Touma the only one that actually learns these? Oof. The guide I'm looking at has a list of like useful abilities and stuff, and I don't really want to go through the effort of like basically like training the perfect Digimon to have all the best skills and everything. Like, I don't know, that could be a fun thing to do at some point, but not when I'm rushing for Hacker's Memory. So just catching up on the chat. XXXMiss said that in Zero... Oh, I read that one. Sorry. Ramon Castro was saying that in Frontier, everyone was saying that Rico was better than Davis during the narration. And Creator Prime was hoping that the ads during the stream were for Hacker's Memory. Ramon Castro says there were not any Hacker's Memory ads. And XXXMiss says that it was just the placement of ads, that sometimes sentence would be cut off. And they would just be good in the middle of going somewhere and then ads. Huh. Bizarre. And hi, Car's my favorite. That's not her screen name, but I always default because I don't know how to Jeff Hart? Jeff Hart? Jesus? Jeff Hart? I've never known. So I just say Car's my favorite, or is always my favorite, depending on what season we're in. Problem is I can't actually take Hoemon into this battle. And what the guide recommended was totally, you know, having a Digimon that's just... I mean, it's possible I can basically bring Hoemon in, cast the thing, then swap them out. So I think that's a lot more useful than Screamon. So if I use Hoemon, cast Safety Guard on my mains. That might work. Let's hope it works. Oh, Car's my favorite / Jackie. Clarifies that it's J-E-P, like Jet with a P. Its initials, that makes sense. I'll just go with Jackie. That's the easiest. Okay. Oh crap, I'm so used to, while I was training, I basically would use Digimon that had 3 slots and always equip them with 3 Tactician USBs. That I didn't even realize I'd done that I had given 3 Tactician USBs right now to Hoemon. Because that's not what is useful for the battle. Okay. Oh, Belphemon doesn't have any equipment slots. So slow too, jeez. Hopefully it's enough with the... Hey Brooks / TC Staccato. Why am I going here? It's the wrong place. Bad Takumi. Is Takumi the character's name? Yes, Bad Takumi. Let's do this again. Oh, CC Staccato mentioned the first time watching the live stream. This is, normally it's Ashley running things, and occasionally me in the background commentating too. But she's off at a hockey tournament in Utah, so it's just me, and I wanted to get through these great challenges before Hacker's Memory comes out. I was really hoping these great challenges would be not that hard, and it would be the Demon Lord stuff that would be hard, but it seems like they're all hard. Goreo! I'm really, I don't know, excited to try and understand what's going on in Hacker's Memory. Probably won't understand much. Gift of Darkness! I think I basically just need to do like 4 attacks with Belphemon and Lilithmon. Should be possible. He hasn't even targeted Hoemon, which I guess once he does, Hoemon will just go down in 1 attack. scream was not fitting for a Hoemon. Just saying, just saying. Super Saiyan. Oh, sweet! Came back right afterwards. That the icon for this aspect of safety guard, whatever it's called, does not look good. It looks like they can't move or something. It's X crossed out. Okay. Bye-bye. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't really do much if you can attack multiple times, can you? Does it? Usually not that smart, I guess. What I have to choose between reviving and healing me. Okay. I have a lot of deadness and a lot of turns before I can do anything again. Oh, I guess I'll just try and heal. Oh, no, Karita Prime says that they hadn't seen the name Sissy Takato written out, so they always thought me and Ashley were saying Sissy Takato. No, it's CC, like Cardcaptor. So CC Takata also asked if will there ever be a Digimon game for the Switch? I don't know. I'd hope so. I would really want that. But I don't know. I don't think Digimon is the franchise for them to experiment with playing on new platforms. But there are Bandai Namco games, Bandai Namco anime games coming out for the Switch. Maybe if those do well, they'll decide to do it. See, the icon for Helpless looks like the icon for Status Guard. Safety Barrier, whatever it's called. Oh boy. Okay, well I have 3 turns, which means I can at least revive my 3 good guys. Have them swap in once he decimates these 3. Well, looks like I still have 2 more. That won't work out. Ramon Castro mentions after Hacker's Memory, Digimon games will only be on the PS4. I think they have said that they, with Hacker's Memory is the last one they were building for Vita initially and then porting to PS4. But I'd hope that things do well with the Switch games that Bandai Namco is doing for Switch, that they would consider other properties for there too. Bye bye, Hoemon. Oh, that's weird. It's weird that Belphemon has like by far the slowest, but somehow gets 2 turns before Lilithon right now. Okay, I think this attempt failed, but it was really close. And I think if I was more aggressive in attacking, maybe it could have made it work. So I think I'll try the strategy again. Something I could theoretically do is give everyone speed attachments. I really only focus on giving it to my main party. that is something that I... So, okay, if I ever had 3 equipment slots, the most I could ever need would be 33. Right now I have 9. I mean, I'm not using 5 because of these 2. So I could just give... Oh, you still have one, Pokemon. Thanks for keeping holding on to that, I guess. Give some to you. Not tactician USBs. Yeah, I was surprised by how useful Grand Kuagamon is. Has a defense penetrating attack, or intelligence, whatever. Has a penetrating attack, and also has 3 slots. So it's very useful for farming. Okay, so for this team loadout, I need 1. Let's see. Maybe I can still give 1 more. That's SP. I almost got tripped by the SP. Okay. I would need 3, 4, 7, 9, 12. Do I want 12 more? I guess it's not that bad of an investment. I think they're right here anyway. So I'm talking to chat about more about Switch games, Switch Digimon games, and CC Takata was saying that the PS4 is too expensive to get. Oh, shut up, Digimon, I don't care. I just don't care. Creator Prime says that they could easily port the Vita version to Switch. I don't think that's supposed to be that easy. I mean, I think they're totally different architectures. I think the I'm actually not sure. I haven't heard too much about the architecture for the Switch. But I know that, you know, like, switching from PS4, Xbox One, and PC are supposed to be pretty standard PC architecture. But I assume that's not true of the Vita. I mean, recent news, the read-only memories guys struggled to get a Vita version working. That was supposedly a memory issue, not a platform compatibility issue, though. And they did get it worked out in the end. Hey, Tamer Theory. Tamer Theory asked who we're killing, and Creator Prime said Jeff's party. Yes, this is the 3rd attempt, this battle. It's not going very well. Maybe I should be using that on Lilithmon, because Lilithmon... Bye, Hoemon. Lilithmon basically has enough time to, like, Lilithmon is so slow that could easily get attacked twice before having a turn. Whereas Lilithmon at least has more speed. Oh boy. Oh boy. This was a great start. Ah. Ow, and also I was saying my foot wrong, and my foot really hurts. Ah. Okay. I kind of want to start this over and just like be more aggressive from the start, since I only need to get like 4 or 5 attacks in. And let's just focus on getting those attacks in, then bring this party back and do it again. Yeah, Tamer Theory asks if I'm using... oh crap, I just... I think I just went and bought... Yeah, I didn't actually equip them all. I just went and bought all of the rest of the speed attachment A's that I would need, but I didn't actually equip any of them. So, that was smart of me. And I do have them all equipped on my, my main 3 Digimon I'm using, but not on the rest of the party. But now I have enough, I could equip the rest of the party. Is it possible I might get an attack with these guys before they're not just going to be fodder to revive my other members? Yeah, so the strategy I'm trying this time around is having Hoemon around to cast Safety Guard? Status Barrier? Safety Guard? I don't know. To give, like, maybe one more turn to... Oh my god, that was quick. To Lilithmon and Belphemon being the main heavy hitters. At least the Digimon can't heal. Hoda, hoda. That's what I say. Yoku! Come on, get. Oh, still 4 more turns. Come on, it's 5 more turns. Come on, it's 5 more turns. Oh. Hoping the other ones aren't. They aren't all same level difficulty. I might get my 3 turns, yeah. Pavlon, I think, can only even do his attack twice before I need to give him more SP. I don't think using Hoemon is not a useful strategy. I mean, it's a good idea that if you have a Digimon that is the right attribute and has those abilities, but I do not, so... Pt.3 says, I think Lepremon's pretty cool, definitely looks mythical, while Galamon looks more like a restrained knight, in terms of Royal Knights. Lepremon, I just find the theming a bit random. Like, yeah, his knight theming, I think fits well, but leopard? Huh? Who should I even protect? Support end. I should look into this actually, because I was surprised how difficult I found the final battle of the story, which I assumed would be like, you know, having all level 99 Digimon would be super easy, just plow through them all. I suspect it was scaled up because of my all being level 99. Though. But I haven't looked into whether that's a thing. Creator Prime says leopard ... with wings. I'm confused by the confusion. Leopards all have wings. What are you talking about? Yay! An attack! What does Helpless do? Maybe Helpless makes it impossible to hit. So that means that their support skill is negated? So that should have done something. Oh, this is not gonna be worth it. Okay, he's close. He's close. There's no way I can survive like 10 turns though. 8 turns? Yoko! You're just teasing with me, Leopardmon. Oh, I only got 2 replacements. Okay, one more time. Moikai! I think I'm gonna ditch the Hoemon strategy. Because that doesn't... Having them survive one more attack doesn't seem to do much. If I had that skill on an actual, like... on a virus Digimon, then maybe it'd be useful. But, until then... Let me, Night Phoenix, I was suggesting why not use, I think, Black Pokemon. So let me double check. I think Beelzemon is stronger. Let me double check though. Ooh, 333 attack. I suppose, do the penetrating attacks not say the, like, damage amount? I guess not. So 338, and then Wargreymon... I did not realize Wargreymon had a defense. I always looked at the first one. I should use that one. Although it has... I mean, it says double dark damage though. So maybe it is stronger than Beelzemon's? No, this is double dark damage, so I think Beelzemon's stronger. I'll use Beelzemon as the main 3. I think my strategy this time would just be to basically attack with these 3 whenever I have the chance. Don't ever heal them, just let them be discarded, essentially, and use the others to revive when possible. Which means I'd probably get rid of Hoemon and Sakuyamon. There are so many little quality of life improvements I hope they make for Hacker's Memory. One of them being I hope you can't lose items because you equip them and put them in the farm. I hope they just de-equip automatically. Okay. I could bring a second Black Wargreymon. Sure. Any other defense penetrating? Yeah, let me bring his ultimate. Cool. Okay, and that's good enough, I guess. I always go to the Technician USB by default. I was considering selling all of the attachments that are below A, just to save inventory space and not have to crawl through this every time. But then I realized I'm a digital hoarder, so I can't do that. Playing this game after playing Digimon Links for a while makes me sad because all these Digimon that in Cyber Sleuth have 2 attacks, like Black Warriormon, 2 special moves. In Digimon Links, they only ever get 1, and it's just basically like predetermined from birth which one they'll get. So you could like spend tons of time and effort developing this like really great Digimon that could take you months to build. And then you realize you spent tons of resources, tons of time, so much time, so many resources, and then find out like it doesn't have the useful ability of the 2. And there's nothing you can do about it. You had to have used a different base Digimon. And there's also nothing you can do to check which of the 2 it's going to get, except for turning it into like a different Digimon that has 2 and you can check which one of the 2 it gets. Digimon Links. I like so many aspects of it. It is so frustrating in other ways. There's some Digimon in this game that I like see, and I'm like, oh right, they're useless in this game, but in Digimon Links are useful. Like basically the trash Digimon in Digimon Links, like Metal Edamon. I guess some of them are actually useful here because they have the double money or double experience, but like Platinum Numamon, King Mamamon? I guess they're actually more useful here. In Digimon Links, they basically just exist for you to sacrifice other Digimon. So for you to sacrifice them to build other Digimon. Which reminds me, I need to log into Digimon Links. So checking the chat now, and Phoenix is recommending I use agility equipments to dodge attacks. That is an interesting idea. I wonder why I haven't seen that recommended anywhere. Because I was prioritizing speed so I could, like maneuver and actually get in more attacks. But if I'm able to dodge things, I just assumed these attacks are like 100% hit regardless of. Oh, come on! Okay, that's 1 out of 4 or 5. If this doesn't work, I'll try equipping everyone with agility next time. Sorry, Minervamon, you dead. Do 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 do. Oh boy. This is exactly what you wanted. See, if I had 2 Digimon dead, I would use the full thing and get them revived 2 at once. But I guess without that, I'll just keep reviving 1 at a time. Even though these guys are really close. Couldn't decide between Minervamon. I figured Minervamon, if she's the only one that's alive out of my party, is not actually useful. Like, it'll just mean that he gets another round of 6 attacks in a row. And then, whatever, doesn't mean anything. But at least now I have all the other Digimon healed. Do, 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 do. Getting close, maybe. It's a good thing Leopardmon, like the AI isn't actually smart. If the AI were smart, it would just use that 1 attack every time. There'd be no chance. Oh god. Seems like this, never mind. I was gonna say this team at 3 maybe has some chance as a defense. You know, I'll give them some chance for that, actually. Oh, this isn't... Because now Tiger Vesemon is gonna die. But there's a good mix of, like, there's only like 1 1 or 2 turns of the Leopardmon between to my attacks, which isn't a much stronger position I've ever been in. I'll try and hold on to this team, actually, until I get everyone else revived. HQ just notified me saying they're going to do another round of 10,000. I'm just giving them money. Pt.3 mentions just attack. I think he's too fast to heal properly. The thing is, if I start attacking, like this position of getting a couple moves in between each of its attacks, is something I've never been able to do, so I want to use it to revive all my strongest Digimon while I have the chance. Like in no other position have I even been able to survive this long. Usually I don't get the chance to use an HP and restore after his extinction wave. The rest of these are just kind of fodder. I might die from this 3 in a row though. Oh boy, oh boy. Bakana. I should have attacked with Tiger Vesmon there, but I think Tiger Vesmon has a much weaker attack than either Grand Kuwagumon or Black Hole Greymon. I forgot how fast my Tiger Vesmon is. I think I Tiger Vesmon I let sit in a farm for a while and got it like 60 extra speed, so it's faster than everyone else right now. Okay, here we go. Kurai! What does Kurai mean? Kurai. Because Kurai means dark. Like, maybe they are saying Kurai, because Kurai doesn't mean anything. But Kurai means dark, gloomy, which I assume is kind of like, your future is dark. I'm killing you. The endless predicament of using Tiger Vesmon. I guess I'll just attack. It's not gonna do much damage now, but he's so close! Oh! Oh, look at the— oh! Uh-oh! Okay. I was like, oh no, he's gonna get so much health! He got 6 health. Okay. Then maybe even SP too. Okay, one more— okay. We did it! We did it, guys! What? Oh, he's used I forgot he had used safety guard. I don't think I can possibly get 2 attacks in before— like, he can always use safety guard. Oh, no, I didn't do it. I was thinking since it's multiple attacks, maybe that helps, but no. No, safety guard. I was like, can I just use a normal attack? And I was like, there's a chance that doesn't work. Chance he has like, you know, 10 health, and that takes it down to 2. Oh god, he can heal. Okay, I didn't realize that was a thing too. I don't know. So Tamer Theory suggested speed breaking them. I don't think speed break works, so it's possible. I always assume that JRPG villains are resistant to speed, resistant to general debuffs. Unless I've heard otherwise. Okay, he didn't use safety guard. Ugh. He doesn't use safety guard before Tiger Vespamon, but uses it before everyone else. Oh, Grand Quagamon doesn't have enough SP! Okay, I could use some more HP too, I guess. So. Still hasn't used safety guard, right? Yeah, still good on safety guard. Nope, there it is. No. Okay, wait. This might. Okay, I think we might be able to do it now. Because he only has one more attack before Tiger Vespamon. If he used safety guard there, no, it's still. Yeah, he can still do it. Oh! Okay, if he healed, it wouldn't be enough for Tiger Vespamon. If he safety guarded, it wouldn't be enough for Tiger. But I think it's okay. Yes. Okay. Yokata! Thanks, I got a Leopardmon medal. Cool. Yay! And it's just gone, okay. Save so hard. Yatta! Yokata! So the next... Oh god, the next one is 2 Digimon at once. It's Kentaurusmon and Craniumon, who are both Data, so I guess I keep a similar team of viruses. Let me check in my agility thing inventory. I think I have 9, 10. Okay, we'll see. Try equipping the main team one if I can't be other ones at the speed. I need to heal. I assume I need to heal. Pt.3 says, then suddenly power cut and save failed. Don't jinx it. I guess I should actually do the Leopard evolution. Just don't get too cocky, I'm not impressed yet. Okay. Did it say where it was? I guess I just go to the Digilab, okay. Crudo Prime says, these HQ questions are dumb. Yes, they are dumb. And Phoenix also clarifies that Kentaurusmon and Craniumon are easy to beat. They say Kentaurusmon is an easy target. Okay, cool. Let me digivolve my Leopardmon thingy. So I should have him in here as a GC3. Here we go. No, that's Kentaurusmon. Oh, I wrote this. Oh, right, I did GC2. Oh. I didn't organize this. I didn't actually do this well. First I wrote the CG instead of GC, but I don't have a one ready for Leopardmon. Oops. I have one ready for Craniumon, or yeah, I have one ready for Craniumon, and one ready for Kentaurusmon, and one ready for Crusadermon. Apparently. I could just use this guy, Leopardmon, but I was saving him for Crusadermon. Maybe I could use a different one for Crusadermon? But that's the only one I have saved for GC4. I'm worried that this required a lot of Yeah, I need a cam 50. I don't want to waste that on a Leopardmon. Ugh. And some of these stats may have been hard to get. Yeah, I had to go to level 99, so there's probably a reason for that. Oops, I did not have this ready. So who can... If I just get another Nightmon... Clockmon can do that. Yeah. Whatever. Do that off... Do that mainly off mic, but I'll mark that for now. Empty your farm. Knight to Leo. I guess I can keep him in my party just to gain some experience. No, but I think I really do need the full roster. Yeah, let's put him back into a farm. Oh, you're still not ready? Oh, you're ready, okay. I can evolve this Vmon. Once I give him some food. Friendship. Give him the friendship. Okay, click on a Magnamon. Delete this fake name. Okay. You're training in there. Take one more virus back. Probably a Titamon. Probably the same threes, I mean. Unless things go south. Okay. Saving. Oh, Kowloon level 5. That's not what I meant to do. Programming now. Oh, I'm sleepy. I woke up at like 3:30 today. So Saiyan 246750, I was gonna say Saiyan from now on, joined the chat and said, "What did I miss? I just woke up from a nap." And then everyone started catching him up on Try instead of the stream. What you missed in the stream was just me struggling against Leopardmon 3 times till eventually it kind of worked. Not the way I actually planned, but it did kind of work. And I didn't bring any free type Digimon to oh wait, I can. I was thinking I couldn't reduce encounters, but I guess I can. Anyway, so they're talking about Try, and Kirito Prime says Maycrackmon is not a good name. I thought it was a joke at first. Tamer Theory says it is. It's Raguelmon or something. They're actually different. Oh god, I forget how this level works. Do I want to fall or not want to fall? I don't think I want to fall. May Crackmon is, I think, the ultimate form, and Raguelmon is the mega form. Or perfect and ultimate, whatever you want to call it. Thanks. That trap I should have remembered existed. If it hadn't been like years since I played this. Because why would you ever be able to just walk along a straight line? That wouldn't be fun. It's only fun if you can weave back and forth. Do 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 do. People seem to really like the picture of Pixel wrapped up in a blanket. He's still wrapped up in there. Thinks he's hiding, but it's like so visible. I love Biosmon on the motorcycle here. It's just so absurd. Pt.3 mentions that May Crackmon is the ultimate, and May Crackiermon was Ashley's mock name for Raguelmon. That's a good enough name. Why are you two paired up? Yarishkanai, I don't know what that word means. I thought Leprechaun was fast. Of course they have like 10 attacks before I get to do one. Of course. Of course. Oh. Oh, I see. I misread, yeah. Creative Prime had said, May Crackiermon is not a good name. I thought it was a joke first. Yeah. It's May Crackmon Vicious Mode. It's whatever. The names aren't very good anyway. But I misread the chat. I guess I have to revive my friend. You might get an attack in there before Buffamon. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. That's my boy. 2x. Aren't they both? Oh god, I wrote this down wrong. What am I doing? What was even the point of looking? I wrote them both down as data. Why did I do this? Why did I trust? I don't know who was wrong. I think it was me. Let me check this guide I was looking through. Yeah, this guide I was looking through definitely just says vaccine. And I wrote down as virus. I wrote down as data. So they are oh god, it's... And then I wrote them down as virus instead of vaccine. Okay, they are vaccine, which means I should have brought data, but let's see how fun it is to fail. I don't think I can restart without exiting the chat, without messing up the stream. So I think we just have to let this go. Ride it out. Odin's breath. But never mind, you were the true hero. Nah, not with that scream, never mind. Double Orb Greymon, Black Orb Greymon. That's what was wrong with 02. There weren't two Black Orb Greymons. That would have made 02 so much better. I guess while I die, I can double check that I actually wrote down the other ones correctly. Okay, Dynasmon and Crusadamon, I wrote down as data and virus, that's correct, okay. Examon data, yeah. Donkumon, Jessamon data, yeah, okay. Gallantmon virus, Omnimon, vaccine, Alphamon, vaccine, okay. I think I wrote them all down correctly. I'm intrigued by like the idea of the Demon Lord DLC because the Royal Knights seem like a perfect group like this for these great challenges because they are all different attributes. And they seem like a surprisingly No, not. I mean, there are a low number of viruses. There's just Crusadermon and Gallimon. But there's a nice spread of the different attributes. And the Demon Lords are just all viruses. So I'm like, okay, so I guess I'll just have a really good team of vaccines that are really good and then go through with them. I was looking, I was like, I wonder, I don't know what they use in Japanese to refer to the data vaccine virus triangle. And I was like, I should know that before I play Hacker's Memory in Japanese. And I was hoping there'd be kanji, and then I could even like use... No, they just use katakana. And like, katakana for virus always trips me up because it looks like Willis. Virus. Okay, let me strip you all of your clothing. That's why we'll get banned from YouTube for saying that line. I really hope this is built into Hacker's Memory. Okay. So, I need datas. Data Digimon in this game suck. I mean, there are so few that have defense penetrating stuff. I think it's just like Placiomon and like one other. Rosemon Blast Mode or something? Burst Mode? Oops, I just hit the mic with my knee. Sorry about that. Pt.3 says, like, in regards to a double Black Greymon, what it would have been like if they were asking questions to each other and answering them, that would have been great. It says, double Black Greymon 02, my little kid mind would have exploded. I feel like my little kid mind already did explode just from Black Greymon at all. But yeah, two of them would have exploded even more. So I think those are the only ones that have defense penetrating. At least without the Royal Knights. Ugh! So I guess I'll get some that have really high speed. You look little speedy. Little speedy. Metal Greymon, bro. That's not even my main Metal Greymon, that's my fodder for Omnimon later. Bronze Gallimon. You should be so much cooler. Is that it? That's it? That's all the data ones? Ugh. Data Digimon are like a wasteland. Yeah, let me bring Prince Mamamon in. That'll be cool. Not even a King Mamamon. Worthless. I still have 3 empty slots. Oh, I don't even mean to have this Titanmon. Oh, I got rid of this Creamon by accident. I think Saber Leomon is pretty good. High attack. Let me look up the stats of these guys. So they are Kentaurusmon and Craniumon. The stats do not say. They have high, like, defense or whatever. Yeah, I don't know if I should take defense, if I should take attacking Digimon or inting Digimon. Not that my choices are abundant either way. I think I basically... So the mega data Digimon I have... I think I've taken... I have 3 more. I chose a 5. Maybe they're a bunch that I would get from the Royal Knight stuff. Thanks, Data Digimon, you're the best. Wait, is this... do I even have a... Oh, I don't think I have a permanent Metal Gurumon. Because this Metal Gurumon in my party is just a, its eventual fodder for Omnimon. Ha! 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 I should fix that. Okay. Who can I turn into a metal Garurumon? Probably away with you, you little dude. Just mark it down so I remember to do that with him later. If I could find the period. Metal Garurumon. Midgar. That'll be clear. The microphone is partially blocking my view of the screen, so I occasionally have to, like, stretch to look around it. Where's the Lotus one? There you are. Okay, so who should I be in my main party? Main 3. I guess Poseidon, Rosemon, and Mirage Galvamon? I feel like Poseidon is worthless, but does have technically an impenetrating attack. But also it's to both Digimon, so it's not that good. I think it's weaker than most. But it doesn't say a stat, so I guess it's just that, I mean, if it's in, it's pretty high, so. Say mentions the Creatomon is good for getting rid of the boost. The Kentaur's been using a speed boost. Creator Prime's leaving. Bye, Creator Prime, sorry. I think I missed you already. Pt.3 says that it's 3 AM there. That's not good. I think I'll swap in Creatomon for that stats benefit. Give them all some speed. I remember to heal him before we actually do anything. Probably more slots here than I had with my virus team, so I can't fill everyone. I only get 33 of these, so. Weird, there are so few good data Digimon, but so many of them have 3 slots. I think it's because, like, the number of slots you have is inversely correlated with how useful you are as a Digimon. And they're just all trash. Okay. Did I save? The memory is completely gone. I think I literally just saved. Well, here we go. Let's do it. I'm starting to get a little wonky and I need to stand up at some point. My head's hurting. My ears hurting. It's weird. Do 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 do. Okay, then most is standing up, except from Screamon. Aside from Screamon again. Seeing that she's kind of the most useful with that debuff. Not to buy Frost. Thor finds that so useful. Okay. I didn't even check if they had stat boosts right now. I don't think they did. Should I use them? I think health is more important than the stat boost. Well, excuse you. So which of these is weaker? Apparently Kentaurusmon has less HP. Kentaurusmon seems to be attacking more frequently, so I guess he's more of a nuisance. I'm happy with that amount of damage they're doing right now. I'm cool with that. Shame the other two are doing so fine, but this Greymon just needs some healing. People in chat, give me a topic to talk about. Oh, what? I used the thing that removes status abnormalities, and I guess these debuffs they cast on me aren't status abnormalities. That's annoying. Yeah, I guess that makes sense. I guess they need a special ability for that. Frozen might have, actually. I guess I could have used that abnormality there. No, speed down. And down. Shame Rosamond probably has the strongest attack since it's penetrating. But Tamer3 says, talk about June, IDK. XD face. Saiyan asks for opinions of the latest Dragon Ball Super episode. So my character just died. And I assume someone went Saiyan, maybe like Blue Saiyan or like God Saiyan or like Super God Blue Saiyan, and like Kale was there, and then people were like annoyed that Kale is strong because they're like, how dare a new character be strong and be female or something? That's my impression. The latest episode of Dragon Ball Super. I have read the I can't remember how far it was, like the first like 20 chapters of the Dragon Ball Super manga when it was all available free in the on Viz.com, and I just that manga seemed weird. Like I'm sure the anime is less, it's a totally different beast than the manga. The manga was very much like, I mean, this first like however many chapters are just recapping the events of the movies. And actually, wait, no. I think it recaps the events of one of them. It like redoes the events of one of the movies and just skips like completely skips past the events of the other one. If I understand, the anime just like fully did the whole movies over again. But I feel like what I've heard is the animes have like a fairly standard pace, whereas the manga was like clipping through things like super fast. Like all these events would happen, and I'd be like, why do I care? Who are these characters? Like, it doesn't seem like there's any weight to any as an accessory to the TV series. When you've already built up a reason to care about the same characters, you don't really mind that so much. It's essentially like a recap of something you've already seen. But having no established connection with any, like, Dragon Ball Super or even original Dragon Ball stuff, it just confused me. Oh, what? Pt.3 says stream's gone? Let me double check that. I still see it going in my YouTube interface. Let me check if the audio is still good. Huh. I still think it's going. I can't tell if this audio quality is really bad just because of my stream. If the stream is always that crappy video display. That's really bad quality though. Huh. But I think it's still going. There might be something wrong with your setup then. I hope the video quality isn't that low for everyone watching as it is for me. It might be because I'm using Wi-Fi for the PS4 connection, which I know is supposed to be very ill-advised, but when we were using a cable, an Ethernet cable plugged into the router, like everything was completely static, like we weren't moving anything. It was like plugged in perfectly fine, and we would just occasionally get connection would just occasionally drop. It would just be like, something's disconnected, and it's like, no, nothing has moved. It's plugged in, like there hasn't been any movement. It's really annoying. So we actually found better performance from unplugging and just using Wi-Fi, which is counterintuitive and maybe messing things up now, but... Oh, ooh. Jackie asks, thoughts on Trump's declaration that Jerusalem is Israel's capital just after leaving? Yeah, that's... I don't know. It's, I mean, I'm glad that we got back safe. I mean, I hope it's still... Obviously, it's really creepy, like, seeing things in the news from, like, where we were, like, a week prior. I was listening to an NPR broadcast that was like, we're in this market, and I'm like, that's the market where I just got out a week ago. That's really weird. But I don't know. I really hope it doesn't upset things as much as people are predicting it will. And how much, you know, actual other countries have been, what they've said about it. I hope it doesn't lead to anything really bad. You know, I don't want to... I mean, I think Trump's decision to do it is stupid and bullheaded and completely uninformed, but there's like a grain of a possibility that maybe his like idea for why it would help might be good, and I really don't think that's going to happen, but maybe holding out hope. Something else we can do. Yeah. Yay! Got rid of one of them. So Saiyan mentions that skipped. I think they're saying they skipped the Frieza arc in the manga. That the future Trunks manga version was much better than the anime. Okay, I am so reading the Dragon Ball Super manga without any other knowledge about Dragon Ball was so bizarre and so confusing, because like there would be these characters that would be introduced, and I'd be like, whoa, this is a cool concept. They just, like, no, that's a character's been, like, Future Trunks. I'm like, whoa, they brought this character back from the, like, no, Future Trunks has always been a thing. I'm like, what? So this, like, this time traveling thing is not a new aspect of the series? No? Okay. I'm so confused. Dragon Ball Universe. I'm sure if I just read it from the beginning or watched it from the beginning, it wouldn't be that confusing. But trying to step in at this point, it's just, not made for me, clearly. Pt.3 asked, did you watch 11/22/3? I just finished it and I really enjoyed it. The Talk of Presents reminded me of it. I did. I watched it, I think, when it like just came out on Hulu. I can't remember actually if it was a like a weekly release or if it was a dump all at once kind of thing. But I did watch it around when it came out, and I really liked it. I think I really liked it in the beginning, and I didn't love the ending. Why I didn't love the ending. I think there was something like the reality of having to introduce an actual like interpretation of what happened to JFK's assassination. Just like I liked it when it was just like in theoretical guessing for what could have happened, but when it was actually like, here, we need to actually present what went down, and I was like, okay. And then the final... I should probably be checking what he's doing. I assume that guard thing's gonna pass. Yeah, the final like time travel mechanics they revealed in the last episode, I was just like, no, this is not... I forget exactly how it played out, but I remember there being something that made me be like, no, this contradicts its own logic. Oops, I did not mean to guard, I meant to go to the skill tree. It's a shame because Marsman has the penetrating attack. Awesome Quake! Not just a normal Quake, it's an awesome Quake, guys. Look at how awesome my Quake is. Should check. Ashley doesn't get in until super late tonight, but I don't know if she needs dinner. I need food. Sorry, I just texted. Yeah, I can't remember the specifics of why I found the 11/22/63 ending kind of BS. But Pt.3 is mentioning this is kind of off because he can reset it and you can get trapped in time loop. Dancing with his wife was sweet. Maybe it was a budget issue, not have to show the dystopia so much. I feel like my frustration had to do with the resetting that like involves something like going to the future, seeing everything's collapsed, then going back in the past, and doing something else, and then going back and like, okay, everything's fine again. And I was like, oh, okay. What I just described doesn't actually sound too contradictory, but I remember it being a little iffy. I do remember hearing from people who had read the book that that part was different, and I can't remember if it was actually better, which version did it better. I think maybe the book did that part better, but yeah. It's a pretty good TV series. If you consider Hulu TV, I don't know. Oh yes, Bridesmaid's Tale. Handmaid's Tale, not Bridesmaid's Tale. Oh god, Bridesmaid's Tale is very different. Handmaid's Tale is Hulu, that's definitely TV. I don't know why I started going this road, because yeah, I definitely consider TV, I was kind of joking. But Handmaid's Tale was like amazing TV. Very bleak and hard to watch though. Let me heal my bros! So close. Doo-doo. Uh-oh. Wait, regain balance, that means I can attack? I need to replenish SP soon anyway. Need a new topic to talk about. All those battles almost over. I mean, what I've watched this week. Oh, I guess Ashley and I saw Coco a couple days ago before she left for Utah. It was really good. Yeah, I'm good. I don't know what it was. Yeah, I'm glad I didn't look into too much of the marketing materials for that, or like even just posters that were in the movie theater, because there's certain. It's not that there's like a reveal that is really hurt by knowing it in advance, but it's like it's hard to describe without spoilers. But it was a really good movie. Also a podcast that I liked during the basically it's called Binge Mode. It was doing a really intense project before Game of Thrones premiered this last season. They basically went through and did like 10 episodes. They did like an episode for every episode of Game of Thrones in chunks, like 1 week per season, like 10 episodes released in that week. It was really intense, and then they also cut it up while the new episodes are airing, and their style is like a weird mix of, I think in some ways it's like everything I would admire for Podigious to be, in terms of like having like structured topics and like thought out, you know, kind of like, it was like a weird mix of like writing and podcasting, because it's definitely like not fully scripted, but it felt like it was like very much outline based. Well, I should have turned off random encounters. So yeah, that was, and they basically were just doing Game of Thrones, and then they recently came back to cover other random series and movies, and the first episode coming back was about Coco, and it was a really good episode. They had lots to talk about like the general structure of Pixar movies, and I'm like, oh, it's kind of the ideal that I want to do for Podigious at some point. Like, no, I don't want to be so structured and rigid. Not that it's rigid, like it definitely felt like free-flowing conversation, but it was like, there's something about this conversation that feels, it's not off the cuff. It's not like people coming in with notes of what they want to talk about. It's like people coming in with an outline of what they're going to say. And it feels like more like performing an essay, rather than, it's weird to have two people doing that, because like they work off each other really well, but I like the conversational off the cuff style that it is. And back a second, terrible. Oh, Pt.3 needs to go by. Don't want to keep people up too late. He started this pretty late. It's pretty late on the East Coast, so I can't imagine other countries too. We're already way beyond late. So, bye. Don't feel compelled to stick around. I knew this would be a very awkward time for a stream. Do. Oh, I'm really excited for Hackers Memory though. Oh. I've kind of like lost excitement in recent, I don't know, like once I was like set into the reality of what I'd have to do to finish this game to finish Cyber 2 before Hackers Memory came out. But thinking about how I can play in Japanese before get it in English makes me really excited. Okay, now I can do some evolutions. Saiyans are still here, and what's the next knight you're taking on? So the Great Challenge 4 is Dynasmon and Crusadermon, who are Data and Virus. So I guess I need a virus and a vaccine. No, that's not good, because the vaccine will then be weak to the data. I think for this it's best to have 3 viruses at first, take out Dynasmon, take out the data, and then switch to 3 vaccines once I just have the virus left. Anyway, I need to heal, and because if I have 3 viruses, they'll be weak against Dynasmon and 1x against Crusadermon. Once I take down Dynasmon, then I can switch to 3 vaccines that are 2x against Crusadermon. So, virus and vaccine. So everything except for data, which is what I have right now. Clean them out. People are still in the chat. What are your feelings about Hackers Memory? Are you excited for it? Are you going to play it? I'm also curious, like, are you interested in streams in Japanese? Because I know some people are interested, but also don't want to be spoiled on the... I mean, I think I wouldn't... If I was waiting to play it in English, I would want to not be spoiled of it before I got to play it in English. So I'm curious how people feel. So yeah, it's a Frontier duo, yep. Tennis Wing, yeah, totally is. Put these guys back. Okay, so it's my favorite. Take my favorite 3 viruses. Also keep it, so I have 11 slots. I can probably take around Black Greymon. So Satan says that they're looking for it active memory and love to see it in Japanese, don't care about spoilers. I don't think I'm going to be able to get too far in the game for it to be like huge spoilers anyway, but I know I personally experienced this mostly with Try, where like watching the first couple minutes of Try before seeing the actual movie made me so unexcited when I got to watch the actual movie. I guess that happened with part 1? Part 2? I can't even remember now. I think it happened with part 1, and then I like stayed away from that in the future. Because it just sucks to go in and be like, oh, I'm so excited to watch this. Oh, I guess we're watching the same thing I already watched like a week ago. Okay. Okay. And then by the time those like 6 minutes or 10 minutes are up or whatever, you're like, okay, cool. Yeah, now there's new stuff, but like I've already lost that momentum. So I have 4 little virus buddies. I take 2 more. And then 5 vaccines. 2 more. Okay, my double Black Greymons again. Now for some vaccines. I haven't used vaccines in this stream yet. So, let's look at some. I don't think there are nearly as many penetrating ones here either. Lucimon is... It's so bizarre how Lucimon is basically... I feel like almost more useful as Lucimon form than the others. I think that might be the only penetrating one. Okay. War Greymon has some... Oh no, do I not have a War Greymon? I only have a Fodder War Greymon. For those ones I didn't really plan those well. I didn't really realize until halfway through my training that I would want them at their base form and their Omnimon form. Bergermon I could probably wrap Bergermon around to a Greymon. At some point, once I build up a bunch of these Digimon to Digivolve and everything, I will probably maybe do that on stream. I don't think it should take too long, but it's not the most fun. And as the chat dies down, it might be less interesting to watch. If there was still more chat, then could still have interesting conversation going. If I could spell War Grey. This guy needs attack 25. What? Okay, so I just finished... I can do my Digivolutions now. First of all, I should just change this one to fix the sorting's wrong because I named him CG instead of GC. And it's really bothering me. So this notation, what I have here is that it's need to beat Great Challenge 6 and then Digivolve him into the first form that's there. This notation has worked pretty well, aside from... And also the ... means like wait till Great Challenge 7 is beaten. It worked aside from like realizing that for some of these forms like Metal, basically War Greymon, Metal Greymon, and their dark forms, that I would want both them and to use them as fodder. So I finished 3, so I can do all these 2. Okay. Cool. So I'm saving him for Craniamon. Cool. Craniamon! Yay! I can also reset his name now. This one I'm saving for Kentaurusmon. Here we go! Yay! Let's reset their names. Kimi no namae wa Craniamon! That's not a name in line in the movie, they don't say dramatically. Kimi no namae wa. Jackie says they won't play the game either way because they don't have a console to play it, but they'd rather read the storyline in English. That makes sense. Just to prepare people's expectations, the streaming in Japanese will mostly be me. I think I'll understand enough to play the game fine, especially since it's going to be so similar to this game. But there's lots of story beats and things are going to be like, maybe this means that? I don't know. I don't know what's going on here. And I've never really done that like in public, not just in my head. So we have 3 Digimon to train. And then some of these evolution ones. At some point, yeah, makes sense to actually like do some more grinding with them. But I think for now, we're good. This one's the most teasing one. Like, I was like, okay, this save up. So it says pun here because like the qualification is like save a punished Digimon. And I was like, okay, maybe that's some like DLC mission that I haven't done or something. I looked it up and it's like once you beat all the Demon Lords, then there's one more DLC mission. You need to beat all the Demon Lords to get this Dianamon, maybe? Yeah. It's strange. So... Huh. It looks like I haven't prepared a Dynasmon either, because I only have one thing waiting for a GC4. And... I have one here that I'm training for a Leopardmon. I do not. That's not a good. Leo just looks like Leomon. So why am I training a Leomon? Well, you know, Leo. That's enough. Clearly, that's not Leomon. So I need to prepare a Crusadermon. My attention span is 90 for a Dynasmon. Oh boy. A Dynasmon. Let me look up the evolution tree. I looked it up. No easy way to look it up. Dynasmon. There's some really great resources out. There's one really good resource for Digimon links. Basically Gramon.net that has a really intricate evolution trees you can look at. What's something that exists for this? Digivolve from... Where's Dynasmon Digivolve from? Apparently the Digimon path. So I have like a Vmon or something? No, but I guess I can just convert one. Fun fact that you probably already saw if you followed me on, or Podigious on Twitter, that the Digimon line was invented for the V-Tamer 01 manga. By the author of the manga, not the traditional Digimon designer. I don't have any Vmons or Digimons. Maybe I have an X-Vmon? There we go. Let me do something with him. Get him back down to Vmon. I should use question marks here, because I don't know how I'm going to get to Dynasmon. Same for this guy. And no, that one I knew. I'm wondering if it's even possible to get the Superstar onto a Metal Garurumon. But I will try it. Metal Garurumon. Which one is most likely to have a Gabumon or something like Gabumon? I guess I could be trying this out. Okay, let me go to the field guide, look at a, what am I now? A Starmon? Starmon. Starmon, Starmon, show me your star. Let's get here. Starmon can go here from a Toyagumon? No. Gotsumon? No. From a Gurumon? No. From Solarmon? This wasn't the most advisable. What I can also do is look at it from here. How can I get to this? Oh, from a Numamon. That's not what I would have expected. Okay, so let me see. I have a Starmon. I think I can turn him into Numamon. Not too difficultly. If I do this, and then that. Oh my god, Gold Numamon doesn't evolve from a Numamon? Are you kidding me? I guess because they're both champions. Maybe Garamon is what I saw on the line, yeah. Garamon... yeah, Garamon's totally separate? Oh, jeez. How do I get to Gabumon? Saiyan asks if I have a Digimon ready for All Force Digimon. I think so. All Force... I think I already have All Force Digimon. I just haven't leveled him much. He's somewhere in here. I just haven't gone through and grinded. Should? Oh, I put him here, maybe? Oh... Where? Oh. I could have... There we go. Okay, I did level him. Yeah, he's there. Let me figure out how to get to that's not the right thing. Gabumon, how do I get to you? I guess I don't need to get to Gabumon. Let me see if I can get to like a Wergurumon. That might be easier. Wergurumon, where is you? There you's at. Okay. Ogremon, maybe. I'll just get an Imon to an Ogremon. That'll be easy. Okay, let me just use that Imon I have in storage. Oh, I didn't mean to put it in my party. I put it away. Okay. Reset him. This I'm keeping in the farm that like basically Digimon I have to do stuff with that I haven't given a purpose yet. So here I want to take you into, what did I say? Oh boy, my memory is falling around me. It's like disappearing before my eyes. Ogremon, Wergurumon. Ogre. Then some ... And then Ogre. Same mentioned Superstarmon could have been Gankumon. I think I have a Gankumon ready. There are just some that I slip through the cracks. Gankuamon is Great Challenge 6. Uh-oh. These might be prepared for the same thing. No, okay. Yeah, so I have this one's ready for a Gankuamon, and this one's ready for a Jessamon. But the Dynasmon... Okay, I think I have things that need to be, like, these are the guys that need to be worked on. If I, yeah. I guess I don't know the chart for this. I can get from Bergemon to Wargreymon. Bergemon to Wargreymon. I must have. Where's Bergemon? Bergemon, buddy. Healmon. This is weird. The first champions are Ice Devimon and then Aquilamon. Okay. If you say so. Where? How am I mind blanking? There you are. Okay. So getting you to a Wargreymon. Maybe there's Digimon. Nope. Nope. Well, that could be a Dynasmon. Make sure to do that. Bergemon, Digimon, Dynasmon. Oh, where'd I put it? I don't think that's how is Digimon's out? Like that. Okay. And then you could probably be better at getting me to Wargreymon. Vmon, there has to be some way. Davis worships die too much for there not to be a way for Vmon to get to Wargreymon. Well, that's convoluted. I still didn't even get there. Oh boy, that's... yeah, that I eventually got there, but that was convoluted. So I can Vmon into... only one I can... These are dead ends, these armors. Digimon... maybe through Sidra... or Glamour? Nope. Oh god, what have I done? Okay. Digimon to Cyberdramon maybe? Nope. Okay, I think the easiest route is through XVmon to Riseberrymon. Back to Dorugamon? Nope. Nope. Right Greymon to Shine Greymon. Back down to Skull Greymon. Back down to Greymon. Then up, okay. That's a mess, but at least it's doable. Okay. Alright. Sorry for this lull in the excitement of the stream. Okay, I'll need to actually take a break in a second to just move and Order some food or something. Oh, it's 8 o'clock. Yeah. Getting food for one is a pain. Once you pay for delivery and everything, it's like so not cost efficient. With 2 people, it's like most kind of a little bit cost efficient. One person is just like, no, there's just no way. Should make myself food, but we don't really have things to make for food. So here we are. Same mentions what they would have done is just work from a Koromon to a Wargreymon. That makes a lot more sense. I could have just... You know, that makes so much more sense. I'm gonna forget the route I had with Vmon, so... Let me just... Oh, at least I don't have a Koromon though. Or an Agumon. I do have a Greymon though. Should have just done that. I can free you, Vmon, from this burden. You can just sit in the farm and do nothing. Okay. Let me get some vaccines out of here. And then I will get up and some food, and then we'll go into battle. Okay. Did I get anything yet? I got Lucimon. Because I think the only other defense penetrating I have is more Greymon. That's why I got on this track. Hopefully I can do it without that. Because that War Greymon is not... Because I just had him as fodder, I don't have him trained. Yeah, he's only 68. I didn't realize he had that attack as the second. Maybe some other Digimon have that too? Second secret skill? Nah. Oh! Chaosmon does. Omo Shiroi. Okay. Magnamon has no attribute? Really? Really? Really, bro? Really? And I guess it would be nice if I had trained these guys up. But they don't have penetrating attacks. They might just have good stats, though. Seems like they have pretty high defense for being level 1. Oh, jeez. That's a lot of defense. For being level 1. Okay, so I need 3 more... Speed's always good. Homon is useful for the... That is a ton of speed. Thank you, Ravemon. Overdoing is probably pretty useful. So bring Bravemon and Homon. I missed and got Justimon instead. No, not Rio. Okay. So let's see. These are my main 3. Take down Dynasmon. Then Crusadermon, I'll switch to the vaccine team. The vac team. I guess I'll equip like the main team here with some of these speeds. I guess just equip everyone with speeds. Saiyan says nobody wants Ryu on their team. No one. Digimon told me that Rika did, and that's when all suspension of disbelief was broken. Double Blackmore Greymon. I don't know why I have like this fodder Blackmore Greymon. Why he's even at level 99. I mentioned it earlier in the chat, but in case people weren't around during that part of the stream, they do plan to get Next episode 503 out tomorrow, and I apologize for being so late. Looks like the schedule's gonna get a little hectic again with this coming week with Hacker's Memory coming out. I was hoping to do a review of the dub of Confession, Try Chapter 3, but with all these things popping up, I don't think that's gonna happen. At least soon. Maybe eventually. Idea for a guest for that. I have an idea for a guest for that. I think it'd be really fun and exciting, but don't really have time to make it work in the next week or two. Next week at least. I think with Christmas coming up. Where did it say this was? I think I'll get to the last battle then. Oh, I didn't actually start it yet. You won again! Yay, the next Digimon are those guys. Thanks! That is so handy, so helpful, not weird at all. I think I'll get to this battle, then pause to take Advil. Roppongi Underground Research Lab. You won't be disappointed. Will I not be? You don't know me, Mirai. Mirai, you don't know my Mirai. Mirai means future. Digimon Cyber Sleuth. That was the original theme song. They rejected that though, sorry. Now I'm confused. Where is it? Oh, wait, didn't they say Roppongi? Oh, I'm gonna look at the guide. Because I thought they said... I guess you go into Nakano Underpass to the end? Yeah, it's the last area in the Nakano Underpass. I don't want to go through this whole thing. I feel bad that I've forgotten so much of the Cyber Sleuth plot. Like, for most of these characters, Knights, you meet them in the course of the game, and I just completely forgot about that. I have a feeling I just did this, like, 2 seconds ago. And my memory is just, like, the worst. And you all watching are just like, what is he even... Does he even brain? Does there brain there? The answer is no. No brain. This whole stream, the cat has just sat next to me under, like, not fully under a blanket. I'll take a picture and post it on Twitter or something while I'm walking through this tunnel. Because it's not like he's under the blanket. I could admire that. I could respect that. It's an admirable goal in life. He's, like, just half under the blanket. I don't think he realizes he's only half under the blanket. Yeah, you heard me take that picture. Saiyan says that when the description said, those guys... First time they thought the game would throw at them like 3 Examon. I can't even remember who... Examon's like the giant World Knight, right? Oh, damn it. I can't believe how absurd Yozo's motorcycle is. It's too perfect. Do. So, we're in this long, awkward tunnel together, you and me, listener. Nope, dead end. Ooh, the chat's died down so much. Maybe I should, after this World Night, try and finish the next ones, the 5, 6, and 7 tomorrow night. I need to look up when is the release of Hacker's Memory. Can I do this while walking? Typing on a Dvorak keyboard one-handed is really tough because you can't see what keys you're hitting. And the muscle memory is like the muscle memory I have from learning how to type Dvorak is based on having both hands on the home row. Hacker, I don't want the English version. I'm not a plebe. Hacker's Memory comes out December 14th in Japan. So that is this Thursday, which means that if it comes out there midnight Thursday, it might be able to stream it on Wednesday, after work on Wednesday. So that would mean I have to finish this by Monday or Tuesday. I don't think there's anyone going to get through the Demon Lords though. Okay. I'm taking a break now. I'm gonna stand up. I'm back on the mic in a second. Okay, hello everyone. I did not successfully turn my mic off initially, so probably heard a lot of weird sounds of me walking around and drinking water out of a water bottle that squirts really loudly with weird noises. Anyway, I feel slightly rejuvenated and ready to take on these two last roll nights for the night. Hopefully this one isn't too bad compared to the others. Here we go. An unwise challenge, I accept. Okay. Okay, so I need to take down Digimon first. Do 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 ba do ba do ba do ba dun 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 dun. Looks like I've already lost quite a bit. Oof. Oof. Pokemons dying noise is just absurd. Oh. You guys need to target taking down Digimon as quickly as possible. Camera is weird. The camera, it did it too when the battle with Leopardmon in the Pokemon Metropolitan building pans out so far it just goes into the geometry of the walls. Oof, these attacks aren't doing amazingly. Saiyan says that Crusadermon is like One Punch Man. Was their attack punching? I didn't even notice. I zoned out for that. It seemed generic attacky tack. Oh no! Oh god no! Oh no! Oh no! Oh god no! I didn't realize that Crusadermon could heal. That totally... Oh, it also... My strategy of taking down Crusadermon first totally is ruined if that's gonna be so much harder because she'll keep healing him. Oof... yeah. Apparently Mastamon is pretty useful, since it reduces both opponents' attack HP by 25%. And Craniamon is pretty useful, apparently. Oh, I'm never gonna get a turn again. I've been reading some strategy advice. Oh, okay, there we go. There, I'm dead. The guy does seem to be recommending taking down Crusadermon first, though. Or, sorry, Digimon. I got so confused. Taking down Digimon first. Apparently it's always in normal mode, just 2 attacks. There we go, that's the end. Okay. Okay. Oof. Cool. Oh god, I saved at the... Oh, I had to go through the whole tunnel though to get Mastamon. Go. Just try one more time with the same strategy and see if there's any hope. So if I had to go back and get Mastamon, I think that has to be a separate stream. And I mean, that wouldn't be too bad because then I could raise the Craniamon. I could raise all the Digimon the Royal Knights I got And I could also evolve the other ones. Got it up. Oof, that was close for her. Ooh, got a critical. Nice. Saiyan says they didn't have Mastermind, they just brute forced away. Yeah, the problem with the brute forcing is like, maybe it'll work eventually, but I don't want to bet on something that takes, you know, like 10 tries and then works, you know, like works 1 out of 10 times, so it takes 10 tries. Oh, it's so depressing seeing this speed break hit and then seeing a turn order fall. Seems like at least this one guy I'm looking at kind of treats Lilithmon's attack as being gold standard. I wonder if it's really that much better than Beelzemon's, or if it's possible it was written before the DLC with Beelzemon came out. Because I think that was in the Japanese version initially, till the American release. Bakana. Sweet, beautiful, sweet. Kind of worried that actually getting him down to near 0 is bad in the long run, because that means that she'll heal him. Sorry. Well, I don't know. Whatever. I guess I was like gonna say that there's a dub thing that Crusader Mars is female, but then I forgot that this totally rides that wave too. Even further than it. Like, yeah. Actually, yeah, I forget how that is in Japanese version of this game. I think the Japanese version of this game, Lord Nightmon is also a female. Since, I mean, it's a female character that she is posing as in the Hero. So close, but I have so many turns until I can do anything. Oh god, oh god. So many turns. So many turns. It's been an interesting experiment in like, because I came into this game like there's no way I'm turning on normal mode. I'm definitely doing this in hard mode. Now I'm like, you know, maybe I should do it on normal mode. Because like what real benefit am I getting? I feel like it'd be more satisfying to be like, oh, I 100% played the game, but did normal mode, versus being like, oh, I didn't 100% it. Oh, I used the wrong item, no! Thought that was an HP spray, not HP. Oh, damn it. Oh, okay. He killed himself, okay. I guess that I didn't want my viruses anyway anymore. I guess it isn't so bad. That was an interesting encounter. I forget what I was saying before that thing just happened, but I guess it's all cool. It's all cool. Oh boy. Oh boy. That seems like a lot of damage. Increases his speed, so very useful. Or I don't trust giving her 2 turns before I can do stuff again. Go. Okay, making some progress. This attack did so little though. 3 attacks, come on. Oh, that was bad. Okay, but I got it. I still don't know who of the 2 of these actually has a strong attack at this point. But I know that Force Digimon is pretty strong. So, it seems like more of a risk to try. If I had healed with Force Digimon and attacked this one, that would have been a risk. That 1300 damage is still the most. Chaosmon's really the one I know I should just heal with. Oh, oops, I missed Force Digimon because I'm reading the chat. Jackie said there's so many megas I'm unfamiliar with. Yeah, Chaosmon is definitely a bizarre one that I didn't know about until playing this game. He's a DNA/Jogress of Bancho Leomon, who I did know from Sabers/DA Squad, and another Digimon who I don't know if was popular at all or used that much, except to be fodder to combine with him into this other form. So that's why he has the... It's basically a similar deal to Omnimon/Omegamon. It's like sword and head of Bancho Leomon. Still love how rookie Lucimon is... Oh yeah, much stronger than Chaosmon. I think, you know, if I do some training off stream for the next one, and I have, you know, I'll have Leopardmon, Kentaurusmon, Dynasmon, Crusadermon, Crannymon. So close, so close! Oh god, she has 4 attacks in a row! Oh god, I should have healed, Oh no. Yeah, now I see, now she is definitely One Punch Mon. Oh, Saiyan mentioned it's anime accurate that Lucimon is stronger than Crusadermon at that form. Okay, this is a risk. Okay, but if I do this, then Chaosmon, it doesn't work. Chaosmon can still heal Force Digimon. Woo! Sweet! Yay! I'm so used to the grinding for experience and finishing a battle and then having like rapid noise, like because it's like so many evolutions happening at once. Not evolutions. So many levels being gained, like, you know, even for the Digimon who are level 90 plus, usually get 1 level per battle. So it's just like bam, 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 bam. So to be like, nope, you don't get any experience because you're all level 99 is weird. Okay, so let's just make our way back to Akron Broadway, and then I'll wind down as we get there. Thanks for hanging out on the stream. I should have cast the no counters thing. At least I'm not gonna decimate them. Except for Digimon. How long has the stream been going? I think it's been about 3 hours. I can't see much. Yeah, I started 3 hours ago. Yeah, sorry for starting so late today. It's not ideal. Oh, I forgot to do the thing! Yeah, not ideal for people's schedules, especially not on the West Coast. Yeah, I am confused by the... Like, I've forgotten, I guess this game scales the levels of the Digimon you're fighting with the level that you are? Because, like, I'm confused in this... These, like, level 99 Mega ultimate attacks aren't doing much. I mean, Lucid's not Mega, but basically is. Weren't doing much to these, like, Digimon. Didn't I just do the no encounters thing? Oh, I hit greatly and reduce encounters. It's useful to have the stream. My memory is so bad, it's useful to have the stream running on my laptop so I can see what I just did 2 seconds ago. If only I could live life that way. There we go. That's what I meant to do. Oof. This is kind of an anticlimactic into the stream. I do have to wrap it up and have to make apple squares for a holiday baking exchange tomorrow. Ashley doesn't know. Ashley's getting home around midnight from her plane. Hoping to kind of surprise her with a little snack. Yeah. We cook and bake so rarely though. We don't have so much that we don't have like in the apartment. I had to run to the grocery store, get lots of basic stuff. Lots of basic stuff. There was basic stuff that we had, like flour, sugar. I gotta get brown sugar though. I felt so bad at previous holiday baking exchange company because I forget what I did. I think I've done it 2 times so far. And I think both times I made something pretty basic. Like, I thought it tasted really great, but it wasn't like amazing. It wasn't like a difficult concept. It was like, okay, these are just sugar cookies. These are just it's peanut butter banana bread, and like the stuff that everyone else brought was like so. Like, I wouldn't say it all tasted so much more better. Like, it all tasted good, but it wasn't in terms of quality of taste. It was just in terms of, like, ambition. It was, like me being able to explain, like, oh yeah, it's just peanut butter banana bread. They'd be like, no, this is, like, something that's, like just explaining what it was would take, like, 10 times as long, because it's so much more interesting and original. And in contrast, I was like, oh, it's almost like I just made, like, a mix. But, yeah. But this recipe I found for apple bars sounds really good. I guess I need to go accept the mission. I guess the last thing I'll do in the stream is Digivolve the I'm amazing Cyber Sleuth. Woo! Yeah, so I'll start the next one and also do the Digillusion. Yay, a trip to Odaiba. I guess Xmon's the next one? Yeah, Xmon's the next one. Odaiba is the only place large in this game to hold Examon. So I just did Great Challenge 4. Okay. It feels in some ways so rewarding to have these silly names set up for so long and finally be able to use them. Finally be able to like cash in on the solutions. Sweet. I forgot that I can't do both of them because I did not have a Dynasmon set up, obviously. We all went through that together. So the next one is Exxon, which is data, which means I guess I need a full team of viruses. Like, also, before the next stream, probably spend some time training all these new mega level Digimon I have. Let's see about that. I mean, like, let me just put them in my party so I know like, who I'm training. Also training these guys. I basically have a full roster of things to train. I have 8 Digimon to train and 3 that I can actually use in battle. Who are my favorite trainers? I think I liked... I mean, Lucimons are pretty good. I like having one of each type. And for... I think I ended up liking... Sleuth. The problem is once they're all level 99, they don't... It's really easy to grind with 9 technician USBs when they're below level 99 because you can just get their... They just level up. And then when they level up, they heal after every battle. But when they're all level 99, it doesn't happen. You have to go back and heal regularly. So the best ones are the ones that have 3 slots for 3 technician USBs and... Let you... Oh crap, I didn't... No! Oh... I didn't take off all the equipment. Let me do that now. Oops. So the Lucemon isn't even that good because he only has 1 equipment slot. Sleuthmon too. Bonjulemon's pretty good because he has 3 equipment slots, but doesn't have a penetrating attack. Oh, so many I have to get their equipment back from. Alright, but this is boring. I'll do this all off stream before we go into the next one. We can have this all sorted out. So thanks for joining me, everyone. It's been fun. Hopefully you'll be able to finish the great challenges, and maybe I'll turn it down to normal mode to do the Demon Lord stuff and get 100% before Hacker's Memory comes out, and maybe we'll be able to stream it on Wednesday. Alright, bye everyone. How do I turn this off? Bye. We'll just hold me saying bye until it stops, so bye.